Anushka, you look stunning. Or maybe, if I may say so, stunning is an understatement. Anyway, we've been seeing the promos of your new film NH10 and they've been garnering a lot of positive response. So, would you like to share your valuable experiences with us on the film?
Work? No, we're really happy with the response that we've got. It's been very promising. The trailer hit heavy views very quickly within 48 hours. So we're very happy. The film is up to release on 13th. And now we just get up for the release and hoping that everyone enjoys the film as much as we did.
The spring summer collection is more of an on-the-move collection, just like the one you all seem to be wearing in the film. So would you like to throw some light on the same? More of an on-the-move collection like the one you will see in the film. And now you're wearing such clothes in the film and shoes. So would you like to throw some light on that?
It's a great match and it goes with our film. So we're happy with this association and I hope people like the collection as much as we did, right? Personally, I wear a lot of flats and I think I always say that you give a girl a pair of flats and she can conquer the world. So
she can go flat.
No, she can conquer the world and make people go flat. That's why I think all the girls who work will agree with this. You know, we need trendy flat shoes because you're always on the run and you always. I mean, I personally love them. So I'm really happy that the collection is really has a good collection of flats. Right.
So you're not a very bold and ballerina kind of a person, are you?
I like that also. I'm a huge shoe fetish, so I love shoes in any case. I love all kinds of shoes. But they're not practical, you know, flat shoes. And if they're trendy like the ones that we see here, then there's nothing like it.
Actually, my look is very regular. If you look at it, I mean, it's just a ganji and a hoodie. It's something that can be really, I mean, any girl on the streets would dress like that. So it's really pertaining to that, because the entire film is, you know, very realistic and it's very organically portrayed whatever is done. So so are the clothes and the way I look and hair and makeup and everything. I think everyone can take something away from this. It's something that, yes, that the protagonist of the film is a woman, but this is something what happens in the film can happen to anybody who has traveled on the roads in India, and you know anybody can get into a situation like this, and I think that's what's amazing about the film. And it is about a personal struggle. You know, how far can you get pushed till you decide to give back. So I think that's something that's I thought was very special, which I think people would feel when they watch the film.
See, we don't want to compromise with the film. In fact, we've had the screening today and we've got an A certificate with one visual cut and few audio cuts, which we've accepted. It's very important that it's with an adult certificate. As far as we could, we have not compromised with our with the story, with what we're trying to say in the film. And I think somewhere we are happy with what has happened. We made a very responsible film, a very honest film, something that happened, and that's what people will see when they watch the film. It's something that it's something that I'm sure a lot of people must have experienced in any case, and that's what they're going to watch it.
There's a big debate as far as the censor board is concerned. You know, censor board is to certify film and not, you know, cut it and try and tone down. What is? I
would have liked it if there was only certification, just ratings given to films. Because then it is up to individual discretion, you know, whether you want to watch a film or not. I think it's up for an adult to decide. I guess it's work in progress, and we have put up, you know, our I would say our
industry.
Yeah, as an industry, we all stood together for it, and NH10 I think would be one film where you see that, you know, we've tried to push the boundaries with this film, and there is, I mean, of course, as much as we could, we have fought for it, and now what we have will be coming out on 13th.
So you heard it from the censor board and then beyond the film, that's why you're saying releasing on 13th?
The film is releasing on the 13th. There's one visual cut, and otherwise most of it has been passed, and it's got few audio cuts.
Is there any changes in this, like the first word which you have censor board has banned?
Yes.
Is it safe or like
I just said we've had to do few
But are you okay with it?
See, we knew that we were not making or doing, or no actors was, saying something for effect. It was because that is the way people talk in that belt, right? And it is something that has been done with utmost honesty. So we would have appreciated if it wasn't. But then a lot of the things that we wanted to retain in the film has pleasantly been retained.
Producer with this morning, Mukesh Bhatt has had a press conference. He has come into your support NH and the controversy which is related to the film. So, what do you have to say about this?
I'm very happy. The industry has really come together this time, because as an industry, we're in that age where we're making cinema which is different, unique. We're trying to push boundaries. We're growing as an industry. So obviously, we will all come together in support of one another. And like I said earlier, it's an honest film. There is no glorification of anything that we've done. I think there's some kind of credibility attached to the people who made this film also. There's no need for we've not tried to insinuate anything through the film. We're showing things as it is.
अनुष्का जैसा कि हमने देखा है कि इंडिया में
लड़की को शॉप में लेके आए थे तो ऑफिस डिस्ट्रैक्ट नहीं हुए।
इंडिया में स्वाइन फ्लू का वायरल होते हमने देखा सोनम कपूर को भी स्वाइन फ्लू है, उनकी सलामती के लिए कुछ कहना चाहेंगे आप?
मैं मेरे पास नंबर है उनका, हम सब कुछ बोल दूंगी। या same what you said. उससे पहले पूछा था।
प्रोड्यूसर कितना फख्र महसूस करती हैं क्योंकि आपने NH10 जैसी एक आसान फिल्म नहीं सुनी है, एक कठिन फिल्म
नो डाउट अबाउट इट। जितना एक्सपीरियंस मेरे को मेरी कुछ फिल्में करके मिलता है, मुझे एक्सपीरियंस एक ही फिल्म के साथ मिल गया है प्रोड्यूसर। So very happy to be taught me and what it made me see. Like I've gone on saying, when you guys watch the film, you'll understand. We've made a very true film. हमने पूरे दिल से उसको बनाया है, and in a way, it's something very original that people have not seen, and we really believed in it. So we've fought for it. We've fought for the film to see the light of day, and that's happening now. So we're very happy that our
पैटर्न टूटा है हाल फिलहाल हमने देखा है न्यू एज फिल्म
जी
किस तरह से देखती हैं इस पैटर्न टूटने सिनेमा?
आई थिंक एक पैटर्न इसलिए टूटा है क्योंकि ऑडियंसेस रेडी है ऐसी फिल्म देखने के लिए। जब लोग रेडी है देखने के लिए तो हम लोग वो फिल्में बनाएंगे उनको दिखाने के लिए, एंड वो एक जिसे बोलते हैं वो दैट कनेक्शन इज बरकरार। इट्स हैपनिंग ऑलवेज नाउ। आई थिंक पीपल आर अवेयर, हम लोग पढ़ते हैं, बहुत अवेयर होते हैं क्या क्या होता है फिल्मों में और क्या क्या होता है दुनिया में, एंड वो देखना चाहते हैं कि आप स्क्रीन में उसी चीज़ को अगर दर्शा रहे हैं, दे वांट टू वॉच इट। सो आई एम हैप्पी दैट वी आर पार्ट ऑफ दैट, दैट आई come in a time where industry has seen that kind of change. We're making different cinema, and I'm happy that I have been with my first film that I've started with a film like this. That I've in a way we've done something original, which I'm very proud of.
Anushka, when you make a film like this and you're going through so much trouble, does that actually dishearten you from making another film just like this one? The next film that
we'll do it again.
You will do it again?
Yes. Because see, we're telling a story, and we're all educated people who understand our responsibilities towards the society. So that is not going to ever be compromised. So we will continue making films that are saying what is there. I mean, you're meant to see what's happening. Whatever is happening in the film, it happens. You read about it in papers. The brutality is much more. In fact, we're not even showing it. The world is so brutal. You're not even showing that. You can't even show that brutality on screen. As people, we wouldn't want to make it. So whatever we've made is actually much a downsized version of it.
Now on behalf of Charging team, Amit Tanjani, Head of Marketing, Major Brands, would like to hand over a token of appreciation to Anushka.